Good morning, treasurers. This is your host, Parthesh Shah, co-founder of Fintech, and you are listening to Night Snippets. In international market, US Treasury yields ended little changed on Wednesday after the inauguration of President Joe Biden, who has pledged to revive a battered US economy with $1.9 trillion in stimulus. Markets were flat with US 10-year closing at 1.10 percentage points and 30-year closing at 1.84 percentage points on Wednesday. In the crude oil market, for the week ending January 15th, the API reported a build in crude oil inventories of 2.5 million barrels versus analyst expectation of inventory draw of 1.1 million barrels. With no significant movement in the crude oil inventory, crude is trading at $55.91 per barrel. Crude's short-term range seems to be 54 to 57. And as you know, Knight Research is bullish on crude with $60 per barrel target by June end. In the currency market, dollar index or DXY is at 90.35. DXY's today's range seems to be 90.19 to 90.70. Interesting but important point to note is short dollar trade is back. Hedge funds have boosted their net dollar short positions to the highest in nearly 3 years in the week to January 12. Remember, short dollar was the trade for 2020 and our clients had minted money in this trade. Now, looking at the current short position, it seems the hedge funds are betting on weaker dollar again after Janet Yellen's clear stance on stimulus. USD CNY or Chinese yuan is trading at 6.46. USD INR with a high of 73.14 closed at 73.05. USD INR will again trade in a very narrow range with a bias to breach 73 levels once again. In the domestic market, 515 GS 2025 closed at 526 versus 528 the previous day. 577 GS 2030 closed at 594 versus 594 the previous day. There is an OMO scheduled today. An important paper in today's OMO is 577 GS 2030. In OMO, we expect 12 to 15 paisa over prevailing market prices for 577 GS 2030. If RBI's response to OMO offers is not encouraging and no further OMOs are announced today, we may see some selling pressure again and a weaker GSEC auction tomorrow. Market is living on steroids, let's call it OMOs, to keep the yields in check. Majority of the market participants are not taking any new fresh positions and are waiting for the union budget guidance. We have already repeated the stance. Take unnecessary risk off the table before union budget. That's it for today. You are listening to Night Snippets with Parthesh Shah, co-founder of Fintech. See you tomorrow with the new episode of Night Snippets.